how do you stay motivated on a day-to-day basis? Maybe not something so dire as that particular situation, but how do you remain motivated each day?
Yeah, because I was gonna say in those dire moments, like your why is everything, right?
Mm.
But in the day to day is where most people get stuck up. And I was also very fortunate. My senior year of college took a career planning and hospitality class, and I'm not in the hospitality industry, but one of the things we spent a lot of time on was unpacking our values. And that was the beginning of this like values discovery process that I did. And then later on, through the support of the Global Good Fund, was given like a leadership coach and like almost like a leadership development consultant and a career
Mhm.
coach. And between the two of them, again, like dug deep into what are the things that are driving us, because the things that we value, the things that are important are what pull at us. It's not a push. We're not waking up and saying, man, I have to push this boulder. I'm waking up instead and I'm saying, okay, these are the things that I'm inclined to want to do more of. And I had gotten to a pretty like granular level of specificity. And what I say when that is like, we literally took like a virtue of like family or value of family. And we said, what does that value of family mean to you? Because two people may say they value family, and to one person it means that I need to work as hard as humanly possible and make as much money as humanly possible so that my family has anything and everything that they need. And to someone else, it might mean that I need to work as little as humanly possible so I can be there for every significant life event. And both of those people value family. And so I had a very like clear definition of my core values, and I'll share them. Like at the top of my list was making a difference. Like I knew that I just was here and put on this earth to do something that was more than just like serving myself and doing more for me. And so I knew that I would get fulfillment and enjoyment from making a difference. And so I had that at the top of my values list. My health was second, my family was third, then I had my friendships, and then I had paying it forward. And I said, these are my five core values. And I put them in an order, right? Literally said, hey, I'm not going to feel happy like supporting my family. I can't support my family if I'm not taking care of my health, and vice versa. And so had that clarity around those values. And then whenever I set goals, I look back and I reflect on, are these goals aligned with my values? Because where most of us get tripped up is we set goals, we don't have an understanding of our values, or we think we know what our values are, but we don't really know what they mean. And then we're not motivated anymore. We don't want to achieve those goals. They're not driving us. And having goals does increase your motivation, by the way. So I may already be talking to a smaller group by assuming people have goals, when the reality is that most people don't have goals. And so if you want to increase your motivation, go and set goals. And then if you want your motivation to keep going, set values aligned goals. Understand what your values are, understand what the goals are. And you may realize in the process of setting those goals that the value is wrong. And that's okay too. Right. So sometimes we think we value something until we realize we have five financial goals, and finances or financial health isn't one of our values. And so it may be time to go back and say, you know what, it's okay. I need to put this here as a value. I may have grown up with financial insecurity. And so that is something that's really important to me now. And I'm aware of that. And so when I make my goals and I tie in finances, that's going to keep me motivated because it aligns with who I am. Values aligned goals, I go back to all the time. Whenever folks have motivation issues, they're always tied to that.